or actually, no matter where you are in the world, what time of day it is, I hope you're having a good time. Day or night, evening, whatever. My name's Charles Fernandez. I'm a 3D modeler, and today we're going to make something cool. Today, we are going to be continuing our work on the Atari 2600 model. Now, the model is complete. The UVs have been textured. What we're going to do now is we are going to create a UV snapshot and save this out as an FBX so that it can be textured in Substance Painter. But there's going to be an intermediary step. We are going to separate the UV map into colors so that the materials can be masked out appropriately. So let's get started. I'm going to take we'll make this dual view. Make it a panel. UV editor. So one of the interesting things about this model, we've got the cord here. Wait. There. All right. So the cartridge is going to be a separate map. So we're not going to worry about that at this point. What we are going to do is we'll take all of these, we'll group them, and we'll combine them specifically for the purpose of exporting. Let's group it all. Duplicate. We're going to merge, or not merge, but we're going to combine all of this into a single object. Delete, or duplicate, then delete. That clears out the construction history, makes it a little easier. Make sure that we've got everything that we need. Looks like we do. All right. We're going to go to Image, UV Snapshot. We're going to hit Browse, go to a different asset. Let's see, we had it in Texture. Create a new folder. Atari. We will call this Atari, well, actually UV underscore Atari. And like .png to specify. That's helpful. Save it out. Theoretically, that worked. I'm going to open up my browser here. Here it is. With Photoshop. And in about a month, this will open up. There we go. New layer. We're going to create an underlayer of black. Duplicate this layer. Oh. Duplicate, not delete. There we go. Screen, so that it's really vibrant. Why did that not group? There we go. We'll save this as... Oh, that works. Okay, let's do that then. Atari PSD. Yes. Perfect. Just saving it out for now so we have a basic document that we can return to in case anything happens. Alright. And we can also go ahead and export this . This will be Atari version 1 FBX. So that should be fun. So what we're going to do now is we will make sure... Alright, this music is kind of distracting because it's a little loud. So I'm going to reduce the volume on it. Might even just skip it because this is not the vibe that I'm going for. Alright. I'm also taking a look at my reference because I've got an Atari 2600 right here in my office that I'm using as a guide. I'm not digging this either. What the hell's going on with this music? You know what? I'm just gonna jump right to a different playlist. There we go. Something cinematic. That'll help. Alright, I'm gonna create a new layer. This will be color guide. Theoretically, I could name that. There we go. Anything that would be, I would say, black plastic by default, I'm just going to leave blank because that will sort itself out. Oh, another thing that I can do would be super helpful is I'll just bring in one of my reference images. Like, this is relatively simple. Oh, did that actually? That probably did not actually work. Oh, no, it is. It's just taking its time. Alright, so this will be super helpful. Take a color sample of the button here. Go back to this. Fill. Okay. Maybe put this on top. There we go. This is black plastic. This, however, is like oxidized aluminum. So we'll make this like a gray. These are the control switches. Oh. Or we could actually just lift the color directly from like some of these things are hardened plastic. Like there's room for a little bit of variation. It's not one solid uniform piece of hardened plastic. Like it's dark, but there's areas where it's plastic. There are areas where it's rubberized. So we'll just have to go in and kind of sort out, separate out the areas that will be rubberized, like especially this this area around the base of the joystick. That is that's not hardened plastic, that's rubberized. But then the joystick itself is also rubberized, but like the base of it. All right, well we'll just go through. This is all hardened plastic. This, however, is like some kind of metal. It's a shiny metal area. Hold on. I may actually have to rework this a little bit because something here doesn't pass the smell test. Some of that seems to overlap. Alright, I'm going to make a couple of adjustments. I will save out a new UV snapshot and we'll go from there. This will also help me identify what is what here. Right. Also, just for the sake of heading off problems before they become problems, reduce this so that we have a nice little border around the edge, so we have nothing overlapping into another tile area. So straighten that up a little bit to appease my inner OCD. Right, that is this border here. Just to make sure. That is this. And then what is this? Huh. Those should theoretically be the same size. Why are they not? Show toolkit, yes please. You are there. Come here and answer for your crimes. What did you do? Get set. There we go. That's more like it. That's what I thought. What is this? Sometimes I just get random objects that don't really remember. Okay. It's this. And I'm assuming this is that. Yes. Alright, so we're going to keep these together. Yep. Ah! Inside, outside, and then this. Alright, that works. Let's do this. Keep all of these together right here. And this is kind of like a shiny metallic thing. This is plug. Or is it? No, that's the exterior thing there. Is making things just a little more comfortable as far as like the spacing, and that definitely bugs me. That's right, since we combined everything, the UV maps are a little different now. The rules have changed. Flip these. Oh. Let's see if this is... Yep, those are together. These are together, and these are together. Lovely. I'm also going to separate these out a little bit. Make sure that's spaced in a nice, comfortable way. Move this lightly. All right, that's a little better. So we'll be saving this out. All right, take 2. Export selection, yes please. FBX. Replace, yes. Also, UV snapshot. Apply, overwrite. Yes, please. Then, refresh, and you attempt to open this again in Photoshop. We'll see if this works. There it is. Duplicate layer, and instead of duplicating it within its own self, we can send it to UV Atari PNG, and we will call it new UV new. Okay. That allows us, that's the new UV. So then we can delete these layers, put this in the group instead. So this is the revised UV map. Instead of the one that we had, things are a little bit different, which means things are going to shift around a little bit now. Duplicate. There we go. We're going to make sure that nothing is overlapping now, or things need to move a little bit. There we go. Better. So these being rubberized, as well as this, is also rubberized. Oh. Let's see. We can make it like a really obvious color so that the magic wand tool within Substance Painter doesn't have to work too terribly hard to figure out the difference between the various shades of gray. We could also make this rubberized. This as well, since it's the top. of the joystick. Yeah, we're going to make this like a bright blue, the rubberized areas. I want to double check. Go into Maya. And double check the this section to make sure that I don't have anything that is not what I think it is. Like this area. Like, what is this? Okay, yeah. That's exactly what I thought it was. And this is that. Yep. Good, good, good. Yep. Perfect. Yes, so fill. Then this. You know what? I'm gonna make this white because we can. Oh, that reminds me. I will be making some labels because this area has a number of labels on it, as well as like a logo of sorts. There's a couple of logo placements on this device. So there's one right here above where you would put the cartridge in. There's a number of settings: power, TV type, skill. Skill left player, skill right player, game select, and reset. I remember that a lot. So yeah. So I'll be going through and making those labels, and they'll just be overlaid on top of the textures that we create in Substance Painter. I can words, I swear. Oh yeah, and here's photo reference for that. So we got the telegames. That's what I was talking about, and there's the different on-off, black and white, color, expert, novice, game select, and reset. And I'll be making these diagrams. But I might be making them slightly different, just so that, it's not a one-to-one copy. I kind of want to skirt, just in case there's any sort of like legal problems with making a complete recreation of this copyrighted device. I don't want to run into that issue, so I will be making it like an alternate universe version from my specific universe. And I might call it like vid games or something, or just make it video games. And there's another video arcade, so I might, make it video like a console, or I don't know. I'll come up with something. Just messing around here. So let's get back to. I can deal with that later, or I could deal with it now, but I could deal with it later. Alright, so this I think is the front section. That's that wooden texture. Yep, it certainly is. So I will be dealing with that next. I think everything else, once I'm done with this, is a hardened plastic. We'll find out, won't we? And see what this will do. why I'm creating this color guide is this will allow me to mask out certain sections of the model. And of course, this is when the music decides to well up and overpower my explanation of why I'm doing the thing that I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, I really think everything else is a hardened plastic. So this should be... you know what? There is a difference between like... kind of like a popcorn rough plastic and a smooth plastic. So I will make that distinction as well. And that will be helpful. Like the exterior, let's see, is mostly this hardened stuff. But there are certain parts of it that are smooth. So we'll do that now. It'll give us some decent texture variation. So like the interior here where you plug in the cartridge, that is smooth. As well as the, yeah, like this area. As well as these, even though it's hardened plastic, black, it's smooth plastic. And I'm just talking right now, even though talking and working is definitely not a strength. So I'm probably just gonna shut up so I can concentrate on getting it done. Instead of like fumbling my words horribly. And this is smooth plastic as well. This area surrounding. Wait. Come on. There we go. Cut that area out. There we go. Go. Oh, I forgot to make this area rubberized, so I'll do that too. Oh, this sounds really cool. I like this song. It's kind of creepy in like a gothic kind of way. Digging the vibe. It passes the vibe check. We'll make this like a bright pink. Fill. Okay. Also go back 100%. Select that. Go through, select the rubberized. This. Perfect. Fill. Excellent. All right. Let's see what this. This is the controller. I want to see what these are, because these are areas that I'm like, what is that? Oh, this should also be hardened plastic. Oh, and I'm remembering all of the areas that I was going to make sure I worked on. Alright, do this real quick before I forget it. This is like a shiny metal. Or you know what? I could just make that white. As white as this. I don't know if I want to make it the same material, but probably don't. But I'm going to do it anyway. You know what? No, I'll just make it a different material. Because why not? It's not gonna cost me anything to take a little extra effort. Alright, now I get to see what these mystery pieces are. So that's part of the case. Part of the case. Yeah. That's all the same kind of plastic as the main body. So let's check this. What's this? Okay. Same stuff. Same stuff on this side. All right, here we go. All right, that should be about it. I think that's all. That's all the separation that is needed. So, now. I'm going to take some time. I'll go ahead and make these labels. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that now because why not? So this is fun. If you hold down the R key, you can rotate the entire canvas. And I'm going to do that. Use this as a guide. We'll create some text. And that is not the color I want. It is really... It's close, but it's a little darker. What is that color? That is really... I'm a little muted. Let's see. kind of hard to gauge. That's what it is. Of course, I also wonder if it's just dirty, which that could be. It's also, I think, maybe slightly metallic. Kind of hard to tell, at least for me in this light. There we go. That's, I don't know if that's representative, but no, that is where we're going to get it from. That's a, I think that's a good neutral. Close enough. So now we're going to find a font. And we're going to rotate this. Let's see, how do we do this right now? Rotates 90 degrees clockwise. There we go. So this is like a liquid crystal kind of font. So I need something along those lines. Pardon me for the cough. No, this is not it. I know they've got like an LED. Getting closer, but that's not it. Man, what is it called? I'm just going to go through and because I can. Oh, that's close. OCRSTD is close, but it's not quite. It's more like a digital clock kind of thing. But I'm going to go through. If you just use the arrow key down, 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 down. And you can scroll through every conceivable option. Hopefully I'll actually stumble across the one that I was looking for instead of having to. Whereas this is probably the more time-consuming process, but I'm not paying myself by the hour, so I don't give a shit. Huh, consolas. Courier. I can also like make note of ones that are close, but I know that there's one that's just spot on and I want it. Letter Gothic. Looks pretty cool. So go see the console. Microsoft. Is that OCR again? I know this is absolutely riveting content, so I'm very, very happy that I get to go through all of these options with my viewers instead of having this planned out in advance like a smart person. Source code. Ooh, nice, but no. I like that Terminator font. Come on. Why do I not have that LED font? Alright, if I can't find it in the next very, very short time from now, I'm just going to go directly to that OCR option, and then I'll come back. I might have to install a new font. Yeah, because I just ran out of fonts, and I do not have it. That is mind-blowing, because I think I remember having it. Like, how could I don't know. My brain is broken, apparently. So... OCR. I'll go with this. And... there we go. Reduce the size. Make that like 60. Drop that right above there. Perfect. Alright, so now I need, these are like sans serif, fairly boring fonts. We're going to rotate this as well. Yeah, like Arial. No. It's a little more angular than that. Oh, this will be helpful. All right, so this is exactly the font that I need for the logo that goes here. This seems like exactly the font that I need. This Bauhaus 93. I will absolutely be using that later. I'll come back to that. A little more like, damn it, having condensed would make that like bold. All right, I'm actually gonna have to take a break, and I will come back to this very, very shortly. But yeah, I'll start streaming again here in a couple of minutes. But I'm gonna take a break, and we will pick this up in a little bit. Let me save this out because I can. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna resume this in a few minutes. I'm gonna end the stream now, and I'll start a new